I found several rats had sneaked into my barn. I picked up my gun ready to eliminate them. What happened next completely shattered my world. These rats possessed intelligence, rivaling humans. They even developed their own weapons. They saw me as an invading enemy, then launched a fierce attack against me. These lowly creatures had spawned wisdom and civilization. To protect my grain storage, I immediately called a pest control company. Meanwhile, the rats claimed the granary as their territory. They kept demonstrating to assert their sovereignty. I quickly visited the pest control company. A salesperson enthusiastically presented their products. Remembering the arrogant faces of those rats, I placed an order without hesitation. Soon, high-tech devices were installed in the barn. The sounds of battle never ceased from the start. I drank alcohol while watching the fight. Just as I went to check the results, an accident occurred. Several devices suddenly went black. Clearly, these rats were highly intelligent. Although the machines had fierce firepower, they couldn't move. While attacking the rats, they naturally became stationary targets. I angrily confronted the merchant. Without a second thought, I upgraded to the enhanced robotic scorpion. The robot activated and charged into the barn. It returned within 2 seconds, carrying a rat's head. What followed was doom for the rats. The robot slaughtered them mercilessly. Soon the entrance was piled with rat corpses. Rats in the warehouse tried to break out but were caught one by one. Witnessing such a cruel and bloody scene, I, who had sworn to exterminate the rats, felt a pang of pity. But the robot only knew how to follow programmed commands. Every rat it saw was a target for elimination. I swung open the barn door. The battle inside left me stunned. Both sides fought fiercely with explosions everywhere. The rats had actually built tanks. The rats on higher ground were well trained. They used their vantage point to attack the robot, but they couldn't breach the robot's defenses. Instead, countless rats fell under its firepower. The remaining rats helped their wounded retreat from the battlefield. The Rat King saw his tribe suffering heavy casualties. To protect his people, he drove his tank in a suicidal charge against the robot. Under this self-destructive impact, the robot finally collapsed. Seeing such loyalty and compassion among the rats, I was deeply moved. But the paralyzed robot wasn't completely disabled. It dragged its broken body forward, determined to fulfill its programming and exterminate the rats. The surviving rats didn't flee. Instead, they resolutely shielded the wounded. At the critical moment, I fired from behind, ending the loyal robot's mission. The rats gratefully raised their thumbs, then brought out their treasured red wine as a gift.